right now on Fox 35 News at 5.
We got a developing story tonight involving red light cameras. The state Supreme Court has ruled tickets issued between before July 2010 are invalid. Well, we caught up with Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer to see what the city plans now to do with all of that money collected.
We've made no determination about any of that. The case came out today and didn't address returning the funds.
Okay, the city issued almost 5,000 tickets between 2008 and 2010 when the cameras were up and when the state apparently did not allow red light cameras. They collected, you ready for this, $4.4 million in fines. I guess illegally collected $4.4 million in fines. We're going to talk about that with our legal analyst right now, Stephen Kramer. Steve, just let's be very clear. We see Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. It mentions another city in Florida. Is it just those cities, or is it all-encompassing, all cities in Florida?
Well, the ruling really only pertains to Orlando and Aventura and a couple of other cities in Florida, but effectively it invalidates all these citations issued in all over Florida.
Okay, you want to talk about $4.4 million?
That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. But do I then go and sue for the $125, or do I just write it off that happened in 2008?
Well, that's a challenge there. There was no class action, so really this ruling only applies to the litigants that were before the court. But effectively, anybody who was issued a citation before 2010 could go ahead and file a lawsuit. They're going to win and then go ahead and get back their money. Or what's more likely, because not many people are going to file a lawsuit over $150, what they can do is there's probably going to be a class action suit, and once there's a class action suit, then you will see some of this money get returned to these people that have been ticketed wrongfully, now it appears.
You don't think Orlando will just be nice and send you a nice check in the mail and just be done with it?
I've never had that good fortune anytime there's been a traffic ticket or a tax bill or fee or anything, but who knows what will happen tomorrow.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is this a bad omen for people who supporters of red light cameras? If the state is smacking it down, the Supreme Court is smacking it down now, is it sort of an omen of things to come?
Well, that's what the dissent in this case in front of the Supreme Court seem to think. And what it could be is that we may be seeing the court tip their hand. They may be saying that these red light cameras violate due process, and if that happens, you would see red light camera tickets in Florida come to a screeching halt.
Because it also violates your right to face your accuser, and that's basically it. The camera doesn't show up in court.
Well, that's one of the problems. Another one of the problems is that it shifts the burden to the driver, to the accused. And what happens is that in our system we have this whole innocent until proven guilty, and there's an argument that violates due process of these drivers, and that's one of the issues that makes this arguably unconstitutional.
Stephen Kramer, my friend, we appreciate you coming in.
Glad to be here.
Sharing some light on this. Thanks.